I stole this art challenge from Pinterest, some guy on Pinterest, and then they stole it from some guy on Twitter. So that is the internet circle of life, and the challenge is to draw your OC and or favorite character in the eye-straining IBS paint colors with an X at the end. And I did this with my OC because I think it'd be a wonderful excuse to yap about my OC. So if you don't want to hear me yap about my OC, then click off now. But this is going to be me yapping about my OC. It's a Marvel OC, so if you want to hear, if you want to read about that, my Wattpad's in the description. I update very irregularly. It's a problem. What I'm writing right now is a garbage fire. I will edit it later, I promise. But until I hit it is completed, it will be a garbage fire. Anyways, on to the yapping. This is Luna and or Lunarius. He goes by Luna. He is a Seelie, which is a kind of fairy in Scottish folklore, okay? And before you go on telling me there cannot be fairies in Marvel, I will say that there are two gods, so you can put a kitsune in Marvel as long as you explain it away well enough. Okay, so his general thing is, okay, long time ago, Seelies and Asgardians did not get along. They had this whole war. They handed the Asgardians tails to them, and so because Odin was a sore loser, he engineered this biological warfare thing, and it is what we know as chronic wasting disease. They know it as deer fever, and it was decimating the entire population, which led to them going to America because they heard the Vikings talking about it. So they went to America. They're all fine. They're all good. They still pretty scared of Asgardians and stuff. So whenever an Asgardian joined the Avengers, they were like, we better keep an eye on that. And then another Asgardian, technically a frost giant, joined the Avengers in the form of Loki because he's like an informant, kind of like how criminals can join the FBI as an informant. That's his job. Okay, they're gender fluid in this. And so like that's his job. But then they were like, hey, there's two Asgardians in the humans group. You should probably do something about this. So they got Luna and his sister to do something about this because they're half human, and they decided that they were probably good enough to do something about it. Yeah, stellar logic. So they made a moth suit, a suit designed after a moth that will conveniently never be drawn, and you'll never guess what moth it's based on. I'll give you a hint. It's a Luna moth because I first came up with this idea when I was like 11, so give me a break. I'm finally writing it. I feel very proud of myself. So then after the suit was designed, it was never really used. It was meant to be like an emergency in case the humans figure out that they exist again. And it was never used until like later. Deer fever, aka CWD, got like it happened. It happened again. They have no idea why or how it happened again because it was thought to be eradicated whenever they came over to America. No, it's not eradicated. It's back, and it's very bad, and many people are dying. So they decided to scatter into the human population because, hey, humans can't get it. And then, so Luna was in New York City, and then he got bored, so he started using the moth suit. And then the Avengers were like, hey, bro, you shouldn't. This is obviously a not human person. He has horns. So they decided to kidnap him and see what was up. And then they realized he was like a teenager. And then hilarity ensued. So if you'd like to read about that, the first 6 chapters are up on my Wattpad. It is in the description. Check it out. The next 2 chapters will probably be going up shortly. You should read it. Yay.